On a video playlist, Rip Trippers is showing you how to make a nano coil or an atomizer in a protank 1 or protank 2. Instead of using a 20 gauge needle, I'm going to use this small wire, which is 1 millimeter. Now, he was using 28 gauge wire with 12 wraps. I'm going to use 30 gauge wire with 12 wraps. That's giving me an ohm resistance of 1.6. Now I'm going to run this thing on my little box mod I've built. That's got a lava tube circuit in it, so I can go from 3 to 6 volts. And like I said, I've got 12 wraps of 32. I'm using 30 gauge wire around a 1 millimeter wire, 12 wraps. 30 gauge wire, 12 wraps. And I'm using the cotton like he does. But one thing I'm going to do different is, rather than use it in a protank, I wanted to see what these drip tips are sort of like, you know, where you can pop the cap off, you squirt some juice in on the cotton surrounding the atomizer coil or however. So rather than fill this as a Kumiho plastic tank with the Eagle thread, and rather than fill it with juice, what I've done was I've taken the coil build the same way he does, but I've packed cotton all around inside there so I can squirt my juice onto that cotton and get that saturated. And of course then that's touching the cotton that goes through the coil and the little piece that he puts on top of the coil. So basically I wanted to see about this flavor they're talking about with the drip tip things. So I screwed this onto there after saturating that cotton, and I'm running on 3 volts. So I'm going to put it on my box mod here. 3 volts at 1.6 ohm. And man, you talk about flavor. This is so mellow, and the flavor is so phenomenal. I can't believe it. So this is the poor man's version of the drip tip with the cotton and the coil. But like I said, I took this puppy off. You don't need that. You're not filling it up with juice, you're just saturating that cotton. Give it a try. Poor man's drip tip. Take care.